Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. IRS updates topic G FAQs, frequently asked questions for 2020 Unemployment Compensation Exclusion, IR 2022-05, January 7th, 2022. So you'll recall that in 2020 we had that issue with the unemployment. Unemployment is typically something that would be added as taxable income, and therefore you'd be paying taxes on it generally. But then they came back and said that they're going to exclude some part of the unemployment income. They did that a little late, however, so many people had already filed their tax return. And then the question was, well, what do I do at this point in time if I had already filed my tax return claiming the income for the unemployment? Do I need to file an amended tax return? And for the most part, the IRS basically said, no, we're going to try to fix it on our end unless you fall into some special category or something like that. And it took some time, but they then tried to figure out the tax returns and what it would be with the exclusion, and then they sent out that added refund in general. So at this point in time, I would think that your general strategy would be, if you had unemployment compensation, which you included in income and possibly pay taxes on, then you would wait to see if the IRS had corrected it properly, and if they basically have not, then possibly at that point in time, you'd need to file the amended return. How would you know if they didn't do it properly? You'd have to actually take your tax software and enter the information into the software without including the unemployment compensation, and see what you get and see if that ties out to what the Internal Revenue Service determined after they went through this fixing it type of process. So here we are with that. Now, so we have the IR 2022-05, January 7, 2022, Washington. The Internal Revenue Service today updated its frequently asked questions, the FAQs, on 2020 Unemployment Compensation Exclusion, FS 2022-01. There's a link to that here. This updated FAQ adds a question, which is question number 10, topic G, receiving a refund letter or notice. These FAQs are being issued to provide general information to taxpayers and tax professionals as expeditiously as possible. More information about Reliance is available, IRS-FAQ. So there's a link to that here, and there'll be a link to this in the description.